HPA is Australia's largest hop grower, with farms in northeast Victoria and southern Tasmania. Together, they cover almost 850 hectares, capable of producing more than 1,800 tonnes of hops. This amounts to 90% of hops grown in Australia, or 2% of global supply. HPA's hop breeding program commercialised Galaxy in 2009. Galaxy remains our most recognised Aussie hop due to its distinctively punchy passion fruit, juicy peach and tangy citrus characteristics. But our program has since released even more Aussie hops bursting with big, bold, fruity flavours, including Ella, Enigma, Vic's Secret and Eclipse. Steady demand for our Aussie hops has given HPA the confidence to pursue a series of capital expansion projects focused on improving varietal diversity, supply surety and product quality. In 2022, we purchased the former Tobacco Cooperative of Victoria site, transforming more than 22,000 square metres into a state-of-the-art pelleting, packaging and cold storage facility. Welcome to HPA Hop Central here in Myrtleford. Just a hop, skip and a jump from our Victorian farms. Hans,
That's it.
tell us about the benefits of Hop Central.
We've harnessed modern equipment to create a highly efficient production system that can create up to 50 tonnes of pallets per day. This means that we can process our entire crop in approximately 55 days, retaining more of the essential oils at a lower average HSI.
Temperature control is a huge part of improving our quality outcomes. What temperature range are you targeting throughout the process?
Hop Central is designed to operate at a temperature between 0 and 12 degrees. Each production area is managed individually and constantly monitored by an alarm system that would notify our operators as soon as the temperature exceeds our parameters.
Cool. So once they're temperature stable, they're transported to Hop Central by refrigerated road freight.
That's correct. Yes, as soon as they arrive, they get transferred to the Bale cold storage area, which operates between 0 and 5 degrees Celsius. It's 100% dedicated to hop storage and makes that part of our food safety management system.
What's the capacity of your Bale cool store here?
We can accommodate 1,000 pallets, which is equal to 4,000 bales. This equates to 25% of our harvest, which would keep the pallet mill busy for about 5 days.
And what happens to the other 75%?
We'll still utilise external third-party cold storage while our production exceeds our capacity to store.
Near-infrared, or NIR analysis, is our primary source of data at Bale intake. This technology was developed by HPA in partnership with Sagito to achieve a higher analytical throughput than physical or chemical methods. It also provides greater insights into the impact of our production process. How does NIR influence our quality outcomes?
NIR enables us to measure critical components very early in the processing process, like our alphas, our moistures, our HSIs and our oils. This enables us to identify outliers in the process very early on. We do this in 600 kilogram batches, and we're the only hop producer in the world that currently have that granularity in our process.
This data has been instrumental in the evolution of our in-house sensory program. We now combine non-conformance reporting with NIR analysis to flag any material that requires further sensory review. Any bales with significantly lower oils or alpha, or significantly higher HSI, or that are simply not true to type, are excluded from our blends. The assessment of true to typeness is a collaborative effort with the incredible sensory team at our US distribution partner, John I. Haas. Once sensory review is complete, we use a program called Ignition to calculate whole crop averages for alpha, oil, moisture, and HSI. Ignition uses these key measurements to select multiple batches of 10 pallets or 40 bales, ensuring every batch is within a low standard deviation of the whole crop average. Once the batches are approved, A pick list is generated for our cold stores so they can move the chosen pallets onto this conveyor, through the airlock and into the next room. So Michael, why are we getting dressed up like this?
Our production rooms are food safety system certified, which meets rigorous standards. This includes head-to-toe PPE to prevent product contamination.
And we've been given special one-off permission to remove our beard nets while we film this piece.
Correct.
Michael, what happens next?
In here, an automated system directs the pallets to either side of the bale breaker, where the operator moves the bales one by one using an overhead crane system. The height of the pallet is controlled by a mechanised platform that raises for each layer of bales that need to be moved. This removes all manual handling and repetitive strain risks associated with this part of the production process.
What happens once the bales are suspended above the bale breaker?
Each bale is scanned for confirmation and traceability. After this, it is cut open and dropped onto the bead conveyor.
And how many bales can you get through in a day?
The custom debagging setup can go through 800 bales in a day, which is roughly 40 bales an hour or a bale every 90 seconds.
The used bags are collected for Big Bag Recovery, an Australian government accredited scheme that recycles fertiliser and bale bags into secondary products like chairs and benches. Why is taking part in this program important for HPA?
It helps us mitigate plastic pollution, supports a circular economy, and meet our sustainability goal to reduce, reuse, or recycle on-farm waste and input supply packaging.
And do we reuse or recycle our pallets?
We do. Once a pallet is empty, it's automatically moved to the pallet magazine for collection. The system will continue to feed and replace pallets for the duration of each batch.
Hi Katie, we've improved our food safety systems here at Hop Central. Can you tell me more about our refined contaminant prevention system?
Absolutely. We have 2 sear metal detectors on site. The first one, a conveyor belt system directly after the bale breaker unit. The second one is a drop-through system just before the vertical form field sealer. Both are highly sensitive to magnetic and non-magnetic metals, and both have a manual reject system, so the line stops and the operator can remove all contamination before the finished product.
After exiting the bale breaker, the hop material passes through a CPM hammer mill. This room is kept at 2 degrees Celsius. Well, thank you very much. So, talk me through the process.
Basically, we have a series of inlet filters with perforations that have holes from 19 to 38 millimetres. We adjust these to reduce the particle size for further processing.
So, by further mixing, you mean these 2 enormous Hosokawa mixers?
Yeah, we source these from the Netherlands as their conical sprue design is well known for fixing dry powders efficiently. They operate continuously on alternating cycles.
So, while one is mixing, the other one is being filled. How many litres is that?
Each mixer has a 20,000 litre capacity, which is around 40 bales or 3,000 kilograms, permitting a throughput of about 3,000 kilograms an hour or 50,000 kilograms a day.
So, you call this the tower for obvious reasons, but why would you build a 24-metre high tower to house the production line equipment?
Rather than repeatedly elevating powder and pallets from one piece of equipment to the next, we thought we'd use gravity to our advantage.
And the whole tower is kept at 10 degrees C?
That's correct. Mixers, surge tanks, and pallet mill are all kept in the tower at 10 degrees Celsius.
You'll notice the conveyors into and out of the CPM pellet mill are all covered. This is for contamination prevention.
So what's under the hood?
We're producing pellets approximately 10 mil in length and 6 mil in diameter. The pellet die temp is around 55 degrees. This helps the pellets maintain their shape. The density of our pellets is approximately 500 grams per 1 litre. This makes sure that the pellets will dissolve in liquid.
The feed rate is fully automated based on the desired amps of the pallet mill. And if the die starts to block up, it self-regulates by dumping excess material.
So it's quite a bit bigger than our previous pellet plant. What sort of throughputs can you achieve?
We can produce around 50,000 kilograms per day. which is around 3,000 kilograms per hour or around 50 kilograms a minute.
Okay, so immediately after exiting the mill, the pellets pass through a horizontal CFE chiller set at 5 degrees Celsius on their way to one of 4 pellet hoppers.
What's a pellet hopper?
Our pellet hoppers play a crucial role in maintaining steady flow of product to the packaging line. Each pellet hopper can hold around 3,000 kilograms of pellets, and we have enough storage for about 4 hours of production.
Between the pellet mill and the pellet hoppers, there's an auto sampler that allows us to generate NIR data in real time. These results are averaged across a pellet lot to calculate all key measurements that appear on the foil, carton label, and C of A.
Our new packaging line has systems and features to ensure the delivery of quality through storage and transports. Could you talk us through these features?
The Syntigen form fill seal machine supplied by New Pack Industries uses roll stock to create consistent kilo pack foils. The temperature controlled environment, in addition to the oxygen removal system, ensures that the hop aromas are maintained in the pack.
And what's the target residual oxygen in the foil?
We're targeting less than 2% oxygen in the foils, and we've implemented routine testing to ensure that those levels are maintained and that we're also testing for leaks.
The next stage in the packaging line is one of our 2 ice-sheeter check weighing units. The first one checks the foil after exiting the vertical corn fill seal machine, and the second one checks the carton prior to palletising. If either the foil or the carton are out of spec, they will be rejected.
Similar to the Syntigen form fill seal machine, the Maypack carton former is also designed to construct packaging from flat pack materials. In this instance, the cartons are constructed around the foils that have been filled.
The new line is almost fully automated. What safety measures have been implemented?
All new equipment has the appropriate guarding as well as proximity switches that will automatically stop the packaging line if any of the guarding is opened.
In terms of food safety, we redesigned our pallets to maximise load capacity, optimise load distribution, and minimise carton wear and tear throughout the supply chain.
The robotic palletizer was supplied by Cantech Engineering alongside a fully automated stretch wrapper and associated conveyor system.
We've also moved to GS1 labelling. How does this improve communication throughout the supply chain?
Real-time tracking will improve the accuracy of our internal operations, as well as providing improved reliability and transparency for our brewing customers. Pallets of finished goods will be staged at Hop Central before being transferred via refrigerated road freight to nearby third-party cold storage for dispatch.
So, how many pallets of finished goods can you store here?
Just north of 400 pallets of finished goods, which is about 200 tonne of pallets, or about 4 days of production.
Hop Central is a clear demonstration of HPA's commitment to deliver the highest possible quality with the lowest possible flavour variability. This significant investment will help us reduce the spread of analytical data in finished pellet lots, translating to more consistent performance in beer year over year, ultimately giving our brewing customers one less production challenge to face.